Warning! This audio or video may contain explicit language or extreme views. Discretion is advised.
Pain Train Productions presents Pain Train Pipebomb, starring Ricky Litwinkowicz, Melissa Mitro, and Karasu B. Muhammad. Don't forget, you can also catch us on Facebook, YouTube, EnergyRockRadio.com, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Blackjack TV Live, Zingo TV, Give Us a Shot Network, IPMNation.com, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Spreaker, Podcast Addict, MileHighRadio.com, CastBox, and Stitcher. While you're listening to us on those platforms, check out shop.spreadshirt.com/Pain Train Pipebomb or paintrainpipebomb.threadless.com for quality merchandise at affordable prices.
Anything on the computer.
What's up, everybody? It is Thursday. It is Pain Train Pipebomb. We have new shit.
And we have technical difficulties.
And the return of old shit. I don't know.
And I'm back and basically fell into the whole this whole catastrophe. But it's cool though. I mean, this is what this is what we're known for. Technical difficulties.
And once again, this is all shit that I prepared 2 fucking hours ago.
Yeah, no, we did a whole thing with the what you call it, the mic check and shit like that, and apparently it doesn't go. You know what's fucked up too? I forgot. You know, I can play this on my television, but I really don't feel like putting my television on. I'm an idiot. I'll have to go do the whole process with the damn phone and shit like that. I mean, it'd be cool looking at it on a 32-inch, but you know, it's a rat's ass. But.
Well, we're looking at it on the 29-inch, and it looks like falling sperm. Red hot falling sperm.
Well, we did have balls last week.
That's
we've had this ball, sperm, whatever thing going on.
We had a ball theme. We had
for the last few weeks.
Wait, was the DNA the week before?
It was DNA and
the DNA was the week before, and we got balls last week. Lots and lots of balls.
And now we have dropping sperm.
Sweet.
That's some infected shit right there. That's like corona. Oh,
that is
sperm.
That is red hot molten sperm.
Yep. So basically that baby will come out hot as a motherfucker.
That will burn up any uterus and penis known to man.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would hurt a lot.
So he said I'm back with an echo. That's interesting.
What, you have an echo?
You have an echo?
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he's saying.
You shouldn't have an echo.
Oh wait. I think he's saying it as like a metaphor. Okay. I'm thinking. I don't know.
I don't know, but this is the first time I've ever looked at the show on my phone where we've had subtitles.
It is now
Japanese?
Well, here's the kicker to all of this. Breaking news, the stars have returned and I have just sent the first 100.
Oh, Carol, we love you. We love you, lady.
Thank you. By the way,
Carol,
Kurt.
You get a chance.
Kurt, I actually cannot blame Bobby for the technical difficulties because the technicalities,
See, he can't
God
even.
damn it!
He can't even speak today.
Difficulties.
I already said to Kurt earlier that I have some white guy anger for tonight, and will probably be additional due to the segment that we're going to be doing tonight.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm preparing myself for this. You know this.
Apparently, it says Steven does say, I'm serious, he has an echo.
I love that. He says...
I come back
that
divine.
He says it's a metaphor.
I came back as a deity and shit.
This is forward. This is actually now making me
But
want to actually
all right,
check it on the
but
stream.
Steven, can I ask you, do we have an echo? Because we got some new machinery, and I have to tell you, our microphones sound different in my headphones. Like
Does
1,000% different.
Well, okay. Before we even go anything further, all right? Because now D-Relly's in the house.
What's
Oh!
up?
And I spoke to D-Relly early this morning.
Where is it? D Relly, where is it? I haven't had it for the minute. Not D. No homo. So where is it? Where is it, D Relly? You know what I'm looking for.
All right. So before we even go let's kind of discuss this machinery thing.
He said no. Steven said no.
Okay.
Sweet.
So this sounds fucking tremendously different in my headphones now. So
What's up, Joe?
I'm double checking this all. So we ordered this lovely mixer. He is echoing.
Is he?
For some reason the let me
Spoken by the bitch king. Just putting that out there.
let me
Joe.
take the you know what? Let me take the filter off and
Love
see
you,
if
baby.
that does anything.
Carol said that we are fine. He has an echo.
Yeah, you know what? And I'm not really
There's not much we could do with it because it's with the it's the way Skype's coming through.
Yeah, apparently. Hell, I can't even see anything on Skype either right now. Like it's like totally blank right now.
you have to give me a few minutes because there's still technical shit going on here.
No, it's cool. Don't worry about it. I'm not
There's
interested.
always excuses.
Actually, let me lower Karasu down a little bit.
All right.
Maybe that might take away some of the echo. Okay,
You
so
know what? Like,
He's Mr. Jerkoff, not bitch king.
you know,
That's what
You know,
Joe said.
well, okay, so we ordered this mixer, right? And I can't even fucking talk now.
No, go ahead and talk. Go
All right,
ahead.
So we ordered this mixer the end of April, beginning of May.
Yeah.
Okay? And they said it was on back order, but they gave me a date. They were like, all right, we're expecting it this point. And for some reason, like, it just happened that way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
that's how babies are made too.
we order it, and then it freaking is still on back order now, the end of May, which I thought was a little weird,
Hi, Janet.
right? And then
Yes.
it comes down to it that now it's June, and for some reason they still couldn't get this thing in, but now they have charged my debit card 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
What?
at $109 per piece.
Wow, that sucks. You know what's funny? You know, a lot of certain things that I ordered from Amazon apparently didn't show up. Didn't show up yet. Like I had like a lot of orders like delayed. You know, like I ordered what's called an Iaito, which is a dull blade. That shit came like the next month, like almost like the next month. It came this month. I ordered it last month. Shit came this month.
Hey, John.
A lot of things have been like coming like late. Like I ordered a few T-shirts. I'm still waiting for my damn T-shirts. Hell, I ordered shit from eBay, and it says it's been shipped, and I'm waiting right now. Shit is telling me, oh, it's coming 8:00 tonight. It is now 7:55. I'm still waiting for my shit. Right
Carol
now.
has presented you with the challenge.
I'm not even trying to do that freaking Mary Poppins bullshit right now, okay?
Because he's
So,
a
but
little
here's the-
too fired up. I don't think he's
Janet.
going to be able to get it out.
But here's the thing, though, is that this stopped again as usual. The issue is that it was not ordered from Amazon. It was ordered from Guitar Center.
Yeah.
The original deal with it is that it, for some reason,
Janet?
was on back order to begin with when they put the sale on.
Mm-hmm.
And the
swear
sale
to God.
was that they were selling this mixer for $100. It's a $250 item.
So, in other words, they were not prepared for what
So
they were selling it
they
for.
sold about 300 of these off of the Guitar Center website for that week. Now,
Wow.
300 customers are now expecting this mixer.
Yeah.
So every time they charge my card, they said that they were sending the mixer. But then there's still no updated info on the website with any tracking numbers. Oh, we're sending it out. No emails, no nothing.
Yeah.
So now I'm sitting here and I'm like, well, if you keep charging my card, now I have to get the money back because they don't return the money for 5 days.
Right.
I wait the 5 days. There's still no money coming back to my card.
What's up, Ocasio?
So now I have to call the card company to have them release the money that is legitimately up in the clouds somewhere.
Gold evening to you.
So now, here comes last week. And apparently I am wearing green on my shirt because the fucking sperms are going through my shirt. To those learning green screening, never wear green the day you're doing a shoot.
Carol said Amazon's been working,
But we're not doing.
overboard, and they're tired of packing dildos.
Well, actually, you know what's funny? My son works for Amazon now. My son was like, "Dad, I work at night," and I'm like, "Oh, you know how I feel now when I work at night. Now you see how I feel." And he's only 19 years old.
Have him come do half the shit that we do here, and then we'll talk later.
And no, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Listen, it's good he's got a job.
Hell yeah, shit. He's
So,
good.
who cares?
But
Pack
Rick,
a dildo or 6, he's got a job.
Rick, you know what's so funny? It's kind of funny that it's kind of coincidental. A few days ago, I was on Facebook, and all right, you guys know like
What's up,
like
Wade?
you guys know like the big Bob, like the Bob punching bag. It looks like a human, half a human body on the thing. Well, it was it was advertised. Well, on there basically it was supposed to be $249.99. They were selling it for $20. Well, actually, I got it for 30 because basically, they added the whole shipping fee and shit like that. So I told my teacher, I said, "Yo, look at this shit, $19.99." I said, he was like, "Yo, get that shit."
Eddie, I'm getting jizzed through, not on. There's a difference. But this is, again, the reason why you don't wear green when you do a show and you're using green screens. Because I'm wearing a DX t-shirt and the big green X has the sperms going through it. So
Word.
I'm either going to change the background or I'm going to somehow
I just think it's
miraculously
funny.
change
Why
the shirt.
don't we just leave it on?
Well, when Karasu was wearing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles shirt, the fish were going through it.
Yes.
Now I just have fucking molten hot magma coming through me now. I don't know why.
No. You gotta say it right. You gotta say magma. Magma.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's going to be a long show, man.
So along with the white guy anger,
Sure.
because I got angry at some technical difficulties we had earlier today.
You were angry 7 minutes ago before we started.
I'm angry.
Rick's always angry. What the hell?
I said to Kurt I was going to have a lot of fucking anger issues tonight. But to finish up the Mixer story, we're doing Pipebomb Radio on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I get a phone call in the middle of a song. So I'm like, I'm not on the air while I get the phone call. You have 2 packages upstairs. I only ordered 1. Guitar Center sent me 2 of these bad boys.
Nice.
Now I'm in the conundrum of what the fuck do I do with the second one?
SAT word conundrum.
Sell that shit.
Love it.
I'm not looking forward to going back to bowling. I won't.
Oh, my God, Eddie, and I can't count the minutes fast enough.
I'm not looking forward to going back because there is no way in God's green earth I am wearing a fucking mask on my face while I'm bowling.
Nah, I don't think that.
You know what's so funny about that?
There's not going to be any mask on faces at bowling. There's
You know
not.
what's so funny? You know what's so fucked up about that? I see a lot of motherfuckers wearing a mask jogging. I'm like, wait a minute. Why are you wearing a mask on while you're jogging? First of all, okay, if you have the training mask, it's understandable. But you wearing a fucking hospital mask, like the hospital mask, or like what are the masks with the filters? I'm like, first off, when you're running, you're breathing out carbon dioxide. When you put the mask on, it's gonna go right back like this. It's like basically taking a shit and eating it, eating after you finish. Be like, I'm putting this back in my.
Janet said we look like pickles.
Listen.
Ooh, pixelated, nice.
The only thing I'm going to say about this background is it was probably one of the best backgrounds that fits with that chat box. Okay, I had 5 backgrounds I downloaded today, half awake, and this was the best option.
Well, at least you was
What did I
awake.
say?
I wanted to get drunk. Fuck it.
I wish I could be freaking hammered off my ass right now, but I wouldn't be able to run a show.
It would be funny
Nah,
though.
No,
No,
you just
it
be
won't.
running.
It would be funny though.
Yeah, it would not.
I've
would-
seen you drunk. It's pretty funny.
It's probably the worst ideas I would ever have doing this show.
It would be pretty funny.
By the way, do we have my drink? Where's my drink? Do I have a drink? I
Yeah,
think I have a drink.
see, actually,
Brian said,
it's
"Are we
drunk-
under attack, or is it just raining fire and shit?" Actually, they are fire sperm. We've come to
Yes,
the
we found,
we've
It's
come to the
ember.
conclusion that they are sperm on fire.
we found dragon sperm. That's what it is. It's dragon sperm.
So that's what we're
What,
going
dragon
with today.
titties? Dragon titties on dragon sperm. I mean,
You
dragon
know-
sperm on dragon titties.
As much as I love drinking seltzer water, you cannot
It's like-
just open them.
Well,
Um,
it was, you know what? It was in my bag until we got in here, and it was bouncing around. So
I just took another seltzer water bath
if
down my leg.
if it's a little thing, it's my fault. But you did make me hold it.
I can't open them now.
Maybe you
either.
should not do it near the mixer. Just saying. I'm just putting that out there for a minute.
Yeah. I wouldn't do that, Rick. Especially, that it'll go. You be doing this like this. Hagalala, hagalala, hagalala.
You know
Well,
what,
at least we have
Steven?
at least we have a second backup mixer.
Yes, we do. Find a dirty
Just
shirt to
saying.
fucking wipe my hands with now. Fucking
I mean,
seltzer and
I'm
shit all
thinking
over my
about
hands.
About seltzer water, it's not sticky. It's just carbonated water. Which, by the way, I'm gonna go get. When I go to work, I'm gonna buy me some of that. Some water Howes. I've been drinking Howes like crazy too. It's either the lemon, the lime, or the black cherry.
I'm not gonna lie. I fucking hate seltzer.
I like it.
I hate it.
I like it because
I don't know.
to be
Like
honest-
people they're drinking like that White Claw shit, and the Corona has one now, and I'm just not a seltzer kind of person, alcoholic or not.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm done.
Okay. No, yeah. It's funny you mentioned that, Melissa. Like I've been seeing like a lot of the alcohol beverages seltzer, the hard seltzer. I'm like, oh, it's the hard seltzer. Let me try that. You know what's funny? I actually want to try the hard seltzer. I mean, I've been drinking Japanese beer like crazy now.
Is that
But
because you like things hard?
I guess so. Guess so.
You've been gone for 5 weeks. I have to torture you just a little bit.
What's going on, Brian Murphy?
Listen, man, I've been tortured enough as fucking supervisor, man. I mean, it was real cool being a supervisor, for a month and like a week, whatever, like that. But a month and 1 day, because basically it's like 4 weeks. I was at 4 to 5 weeks being supervisor, and after that, almost putting hands on a motherfucker, on Saturday night, at one of the other sites I had to be at. I almost wanted to choke a motherfucker out, but guess what? I had to restrain myself because basically the shit that I know. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's been great. So far, it's been great. Like with this
For
whole thing. It's
you,
been
only
great.
for you, Brian.
Well, other than that, how's everybody else doing? Because this weekend's gonna be crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Well, I could give you some more craziness. I've actually been kind of quiet about this. And I can now say that I'm not going to be quiet anymore.
You're never quiet.
Sunday,
You are never.
we released a brand new show, which is now currently available on every platform again.
Yeah, it is.
Horsehide to Cowhide, America's Pastime, has officially been released. First episode landed Sunday morning around 5 a.m. Not where I really wanted to, but it landed. It is a phenomenal show.
Guy cramps.
And this week, episode 2 comes out,
Yeah.
which will be about an hour, legitimately. Last week's show was 20 minutes.
Is it porn?
No, it's not porn, unless you want to jerk off to a baseball bat.
You did mention
a weird-
horses.
Ew.
Well, a lot of people don't understand.
There is horse porn.
A lot of people don't understand the reason why we named it that, though.
Hold on. Wait. Horse porn? Can but listen. That's fucked up. Now you got me going.
Come on, you know, I am like the porn expertise expert person.
wait.
So you
Wait,
know,
wait,
if you're
wait.
gonna mention something that
I
has
know
to
that,
do with
I know.
porn, you know I'm gonna know about it.
But listen, it's fucked up because you got me thinking of it like, can you imagine a horse porn? Whoa, there
You
was
asked if it
Priscilla.
was porn, and I simply replied that there is horse porn. That's all I said. That's all I said.
There, Priscilla, you're gonna take all these horse pumps. Whoa. Take it, Priscilla, take it. Oh yes, whoa, I'm gonna go in there. Whoa.
Janet, that's disgusting, and I will not do that. I will not put a naked picture of Jacob DeGrom on a bat. That's disgusting.
Hi, Jen. Whoa there, Priscilla. Whoa. Let me give you some of
Why,
these horse-
Darnell? Do you have news too?
I mean, he could Skype in if he wants and announce it.
You
I'm cool
have
with that.
news too, honey? I'm excited.
Who got
Darnell?
news? Who-
Jen,
oh,
you have walked into the biggest pile of poop ever.
Oh my God.
Whoa there, poop.
Well,
What did I say, poop?
the flaming
Whoa.
sperm. You missed the flaming sperm. Well, you didn't really miss it. It's happening.
Horse porn. God damn it.
You asked if it was porn, and
Wait,
it involved a
wait,
horse.
wait,
I
wait,
said
wait,
there
wait,
is
wait,
horse porn.
Wait,
There's
wait,
nothing
wait,
wrong
wait,
with what
wait,
I said.
So Melissa, so it's two horses, right? Because we don't want no horse and a human. We don't want to, have like whoa there, Christine. Move them human legs open. Let me get up in them. Let me give it to some of these horrors pumps.
They
Whoa.
do sell toys that are the size of horse members. Did
I'm
you
still
know
trying
that?
to figure out why I said poop instead of shit.
I don't know, but did you know that?
Yeah. Oh, I know. Oh, I know that. I've seen those. Those shits are the size of my arm.
And Eddie Ocasio puts up a big poop emoji.
Whoa there, Wilbur. Whoa.
What's that,
there.
Moses?
Whoa. I'm gonna skeet on her face. Whoa.
I'm not even reading half of these comments anymore. All I know is that I will say later on in the show, I will be embarrassing myself. So if you want to see that, you have to stick around.
There's
You
gonna
cannot
be
disappear.
There's gonna be some exposure. Let's just put it that way.
It's kind of my.
And I didn't even ask him to do it. He's just
it's
doing it
even-
by himself.
It is my tribute to Throwback Thursday.
Now we have a throwback Thursday.
Darnell's calling. Hold on, let's merge the call.
Oh, come on, Darnell. Give me something.
Darnell, are you there? Oh, we missed the call. Oh, he's there. Darnell, can you hear everything?
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
Hi, baby.
Darnell, how are you doing there, Darnell? Whoa there, Darnell. Whoa.
You really miss being here, haven't you, Muhammad?
Yes, I have. And while I hear myself in the background, who's got a thing on in the background?
You.
That would be me.
Goddamn, Darnell, how could you?
Hey,
You're a cold piece of work.
Oh,
when you have a
Jesus
phone
Christ.
and a laptop, you can be in multiple places at one time.
Yes, you can. Oh, I'm finally on the screen. Yeah, I'm finally looking at myself on the screen, and it's kind of like subtitled. I feel like I'm in an anime.
That was kind of gay, dude. So Darnell, give us
my moment.
let's get Darnell his moment.
So, as some of y'all don't know, I have products for my podcast. I have posted them all on social media. Ricky didn't believe the shirts would come out right, but they did.
I'm kind of glad for that.
I'm kind of scared he said products because, when you say products, you're thinking, my way of thinking basically is, kind of out there like Melissa's basically. Continue, Darnell.
Don't you even respond, Melissa.
I'm not saying shit, Darnell. I'm just going to sit here and listen.
You're a bad influence, Melissa. You're a bad influence.
There's always got to be one bad one in the bunch.
Yes. Continue, Darnell.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Go on, Darnell.
And the other, Karasu here know because he actually voted on the matchup today.
What? Oh, DiBiase?
We are going. We finally, since we at the halfway point of the first round of the Best on the Mic tournament, we are going to go over what has happened in the first half of the first round in a podcast episode.
Nice. I've been following that. Every time you post certain things. As a matter of fact, I even asked Rick. I was like, yo, Rick, who do you think is better on the mic, DiBiase or MJF? He said, well, I think you said DiBiase, Rick, because, basically, you're saying that DiBiase is around longer.
We do
DiBiase,
not have. There is not enough of a sample for MJF to even compare to Ted DiBiase.
Right, exactly. And honestly, I like DiBiase. I've always liked Ted DiBiase. He was a great heel. He's one of the best heels out there. And besides, he brought in Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Hogan almost got upset by Christian.
Oh yeah, with the Hulk Hogan Christian. Come on, Hogan all the way, man. Hogan all the way. I mean, listen, I like Christian. He's agile, but come on, you can't deny Hogan, brother. You can't deny him. His 45-inch pythons.
Well,
what you gonna do? Huh?
Well, when you get the name Captain Charisma, that means something.
Of course. Now what you gonna do when the Hulkster runs wild on you, Christian?
Okay. We have a lot to go on, so get it out, D.
Go ahead, D. Ill.
So this weekend, Best on the Mic podcast will be out. So I'll be doing part of that when I get off work tomorrow. Before I end up going on with Ricky with Flashback Friday. And speaking of Flashback Fridays, my notebook got trashed.
Oh,
that's not cool. What are you gonna do now?
I don't know, but I will come up with something.
Oh shit!
I don't know, dude. You gotta get me at least 10 tomorrow.
Oh my God! There's really subtitles.
Darnell?
Yes, there is subtitles.
I have to ask Darnell a question.
Holy shit!
Oh Lord, here we go. I already know what the question is.
What are you going to be wearing during your podcast?
I am not answering that question.
Unbelievable.
I'm gonna treat Melissa like MJ treated the newsman every time they asked him, "Was this his last season with Chicago?" And he kept saying, "No answer. I don't know." That's what I'm gonna do with Melissa.
I plead the fifth.
Come
right,
on. I think it was a legit question.
That is your one and only question for me.
It's just that I never see you in person. So, I'm curious to know what you wear to work.
Thanks for popping in, Eddie. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Eddie.
Anyway.
Everybody said you're going to wear khakis. Is this true?
I have to wear khakis at work.
Hey, listen. I wear fucking blue fucking slacks that fucking rip easily. And a goddamn polyester shirt. It's polyester all around in this hot ass weather. They're just cold pieces of work. They're cold.
What is it? Is it the same slats that Tom Brady wore for that golf tournament?
Oh, the same pair of pants that he split on that one hole?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
My pants does split because I had a fucking like sew the damn shits from the back. It's just terrible. It's torture. It's just torture.
Brian said you work with Jake. Darnell, is that true?
Who is Jake?
Jake from State Farm.
Not even close.
Do you wear khakis together in your matching cubicles?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
When you work in that health profession, you have no choice. you don't get to where we want to wear.
Pretty much. Just like security, same thing. We can't wear whatever we want to wear. It has if it's sneakers, got to be black. I mean, I always wear black sneakers anyway and black socks. I don't care, but as far as I always wear dark clothes anyway. But can't wear security. You can't wear shorts in security because it'd be kind of fucked up. But yeah, no freedom there. Yeah.
By the way, Ricky did our intro to the podcast, so.
Cool. By the way, that was probably the easiest 40-second intro I've ever made. I'll say this, that when I sit down to put together a piece of audio or video, right?
Yeah. That
I really concentrate on the content of what I'm putting in. Background music, the vocals to introduce the podcast, any sounds or whatever. As soon as he gave me the intro, the info for the intro,
yeah.
I was like, I've got 4 sounds I want. I've got the background music I want. All I got to do is just talk. And I sent him the intro this morning. I said it will be done by the morning. It was done by the morning. He got it at like 5:30 this morning. And I send it to him, and he goes like, "Why is it 2 minutes and 41 seconds?" And I'm like, "Fuck, I forgot to trim off the dead space." So quickly, I just cut off the dead space, and I sent it back to him. But apparently, for the first shot, like he liked it right off the bat, but he wasn't sure about everybody else because it's a group event, and everybody was like, they loved it. I'm like, all right, good. Let me just trim you the shortened version, and that's it.
So you know what, Rick? So let me ask you a question. So somebody asked you to do a background music for porn. Would you do it?
My question would be,
Can he confer with me?
how much am I getting paid?
No. I'm not saying do porn. I'm saying background music. Like
Exactly. Exactly. How much am I getting paid?
I mean, think about it. Even if you use the Fat Albert theme.
No.
So crazy shit.
No.
Oh my god. No, but I'm just saying, like, if somebody was to ask you to do that, okay. Wait. Are you saying also to what kind of porn?
It's music. It's not like I have to put any like naked people in it or anything. It's just background music.
Yeah. Just background music. Okay, so what about his horse? So what about his horse?
Talk.
Exactly. So what about his horse porn then?
I would have to use country music for that.
Could you wait a minute? Just imagine doing that, right? And then you talk about how excited you are that you got hired for a job. And then you have to describe where your work is being shown. And then it's like horse porn. And then it's like horse porn. What do you do?
The job title says background musician.
And you gotta be in the room.
Or if somebody says to you, "Is there a way that I could see your work or hear your work?" And you're like, "Yeah, check out."
You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine? You gotta be in the background playing the music. Along with the guy with the boom mic and shit.
No. You know what the crazy thing is? Let me see your resume. You have to
No,
put
it
on your
is,
resume.
Carol. I agree. 1,000% I agree. A check is a check.
For real.
It is.
Yeah, a check is a check, but imagine putting that on your resume.
What? Porn music?
Well, I actually recently upgraded my resume, right? So when I put it on there, because somebody suggested I do it, they told me to put on there podcast production, including audio and video editing and creation, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So technically, when you're going to put it on the resume, you're not saying what type of audio and video you're editing. You're just saying,
have a good night, Jen.
You edit audio and video, and that's the bottom line. You don't tell them that you're editing audio for horse porn. Am I wrong? You don't give an exact listing of what you're editing. That's disgusting, by the way. Steven, that better not even go anywhere near my title right there. Steven's comment is, welcome to Ricky Litwinkwich porn music sponsored by Pain Train Pipebomb.
Oh, come on. It would be good. It would be good.
Porn what the hell is wrong with porn music? I don't know. I just can't.
Oh God!
Can't fathom.
Oh my God!
I mean, yeah, Brian O'Brien, exactly. It's not like you're a crotch cam.
You know what though? I don't think I would even mind. I don't. You know what? I'm going to open a whole can of worms there if I start saying
with
stuff.
Technology.
But I really
days,
don't even think that's a problem.
Melissa.
Yeah.
You just said not too long ago you like the sex expert of the whole group. We already know you won't mind doing a lot of stuff right about now.
Well, you know what? It's not that I'm a sex expert. I just happen to enjoy certain things. But that's really not it either. I don't know. I just don't have a issue with like sexuality at all. Like I don't have a problem with any of it. I don't have a problem talking about it. I don't have a problem seeing it or watching it or whatever. That doesn't
even
faze
horse
me.
porn.
What happened?
Even horse porn? Because listen,
with a real horse.
Listen.
No, I'd prefer not to watch a real horse. I would prefer not to.
Listen, Listen, first of all, here's the thing. I don't want to see like I don't want to hear no voiceovers. You're going to take a lot of these palms there, Priscilla. Whoa.
Do you know how hard it would be to edit all of the Mr. Ed terms together?
I know.
Do you
Hey,
understand that?
Dina, what's going on, baby?
Whoa.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm not shy about that stuff, so it doesn't bother me.
Who hit the angry face?
I don't know.
Take that angry face back right now. I saw that angry face pop up, and I'm like,
By the way,
No.
my teacher just logged- My teacher
Not on
just
this
logged
show.
too. What's up, Rick?
So, another great thing is about having a phone on a laptop. I can actually see this stuff.
I'm pleading the
who's
fifth. I'm
Felix?
watching it on 3 different
Who's-
screens at this point.
Huh?
I'm watching this on 3 different screens, by the way.
It's very
what?
freeing, Janet. Like
yeah,
I
you
don't
just-
like. There's
you
nothing
just
wrong
tagged
with
him,
talking
Mohammed.
about sex.
Oh yeah. That's my teacher. That's
He
the guy
the one
that
put the
trained
anger-
me.
He the one that put the anger face up.
Oh,
No,
that's
no.
bad, man.
No, it's probably by mistake. He probably meant to put the happy faces there.
Carol,
How about me?
if that check was at least 4 fucking digits away from the decimal point, I'd do it. I would do a voiceover for it.
4 digits.
It's got to be
You
like
gotta be
$1,000. It's got to be like maybe $5,000 for me to do a voiceover for horse porn.
We did voiceover for free. We watched
what's funny?
we watched funny 70s porn. And
Oh, God.
we totally did voiceovers for both people.
Mm-hmm.
You know I've been watching voiceovers of Tony Baker. He's been cracking me up for the longest, man. Like I love his comedy. His sense of humor is hilarious. I was watching before Rick before you called me earlier. I was watching a lot of his videos. I was sitting there going,
Wait, you were watching horse porn before we fucking went on?
I agree, Brian.
Karasu was watching horse porn before we went on. That's exactly what it is.
Yes, sir. Thank you, bro. Thank you. You're the greatest. 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 You are the greatest. And for shizzle my nizzle with fizzles and chisels and whatever that has 2 Z's in it.
You really said that very white.
What?
You know what's funny? People at work says that one of my work coworkers said, they'd be like, don't ever say that. You sound too white. I'm like, what the fuck?
Exactly. I just said it too.
Damn.
I just said it too. I ain't no Billy Bob Joe Pete. You know.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
but a
God,
white guy
I told
says
you sound right.
Damn, for real. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Damn, I got my feelings hurt just now. Oh. So anyway, damn. Damn.
Mhm. Yeah, so Muhammad gonna be doing some deep thought after this.
I don't even know where to go from this.
Well, now
anymore.
that we've covered the horse porn section of the video,
yes,
let's move on, shall
let's
we?
move. You know what we should move on to?
Articles?
I
Actually,
say
no,
we move on
haven't
to
posted-
some of the Wish stuff
Ooh, the Wish stuff. Definitely, you got to show me.
before I
Oh my
before
God.
I completely embarrass myself. I'm actually going to switch the. I got to go back on the Skype for a minute.
Kay, you've seen them in the group, right? The stuff that
Yes.
I've been finding.
Melissa, I've been seeing this shit on my Wish. I'm like, what the hell is this shit?
Listen, once you click
Why?
into one Wish dirty thing, you get a Wish screen full of every sex product there could possibly be.
I know.
So,
I know. That's crazy.
you know, I'm just saying, I have a lot of them on there.
Is that my cue to go away now?
No.
No,
You gonna stay
no,
on that
no,
train?
this is-
no.
this is,
You're gonna
where
leave
you-
this-
There's some
you're
quite
gonna
a,
take
there's,
all this
there's
all the
actually
shit in.
some quite amusing things on this.
All right.
You just have to show it to because it's behind, so I can't see it on the screen.
Melissa, I always find these stuffs.
You know,
Nah,
but I'm telling you,
I
they're
don't-
funny.
Too.
Okay. So
This is
before
every
we
Thursday.
before we go any further, we do need to reassure everybody that Darnell is still part of the Pipebomb family.
Yes.
And
Of
since
course
he
it is.
called in on the show tonight,
Yeah.
he is now subject to the Wish Picture segment.
Poor guy.
Hey, Gilmore,
That's right.
what's going on, girl?
That's right. You're gonna take all these visions of these depraved Wish
and
Wish
Miss
stuff.
Gilmore want to pop in at this moment in time. Good gracious.
Okay.
Well,
Well, at least she popped in. The other person didn't pop in. The one that's always on the floor.
No.
If you know who I'm talking about.
Oh
That-
no, she don't need to pop in because what Because the episode, what I did for her birthday, she don't need to pop in.
All right, so you tell me when we have it up.
All right, so
And
another
this way
thing
I could go along.
Another thing before we go on. Derek Relaford just sent us 200 stars.
Aw, Derek, I knew I loved you, honey.
D. Relly, you're amazing.
Derek, where is it? You still didn't give it to me yet. Where is it? Where is it? I haven't
So we
had
have
it in
officially...
a 5 week shut up. That's what I'm talking about.
We have officially gotten 300 stars on tonight's show.
Sweet.
Thank you, everybody.
Booty apples, booty apples.
To the Wish segment.
By the way, before you get started, how we doing on the contest?
The contest. I will get to that after the Wish segment.
After the Wish ones.
I kind of have everything budgeted out tonight.
I think Darnell is planning on running maybe during the Wish segment,
He's
which
not-
is why he wanted to find out
he's not
about the thing
allowed.
first.
He's not allowed, otherwise he gets a 1 week suspension on the show tomorrow.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
You don't even know it. You don't even know what to do without me for that 1 week.
Oh, I know what I can do.
Okay. So you tell me when it's a go.
All right, we are on the Wish pictures.
Okay. So the first one I found is this gorgeous pair of boxer briefs. But if you look at it, right? They're called Shark Infested, and they're only $6, which is pretty economical if you think about it. Except that where your
Pecker
Peach would go, it's a little shark fin.
See, I have a problem with that. First of all, now
What happens if you're very well endowed?
yeah, I was gonna get to that. See, also too, I'm gonna basically use. Well, Darnell, how tall are you? If I'm me asking, how tall are you? Like 6 something?
You're about 6'3".
6'3". Okay, you're the same. You're the same height as my son. Now, me, Rick, and Darnell are big guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, majority of shits are Asian size. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've bought compression pants from Wish, which basically I had to buy a 3XL because like I have big legs. Well, not fat, but I'm bigger than like majority of these Asian dudes. But here's the problem. Imagine trying to buy this shit and the little shark fin basically tends to how can I put it? Cramp up the man tool.
The Peach.
The man tool.
The Peach.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the man tool. Now, it will feel uncomfortable because basically, it'll be squeezing our shit. We'll be sitting there singing Castillo Castrato.
So you basically saying this chokes the life out your balls.
That's right.
You know what? I don't even know if it's the actual balls that are constricted. It's just the place where the little Peach goes.
It looks like it is
It's
just
tiny.
one separate cock sleeve.
It's exactly what it is.
Okay.
But I
feel uncomfortable about that. I feel uncomfortable because I like hanging.
It's very small. Like it's very small in the picture. So if you are a very well endowed person, maybe this is not the underwear you should be buying. But if you're not, these could be fun.
As Brian is naming
really,
off.
Brian? Really, Brian?
Wait. I got one better than all of those, okay? It is Willie the One-Eyed Wonder Worm in neoprene.
I call it the man tool. The man tool with this just a man tool.
Next up on the wish list.
You know what? Why don't you just call Neosporin and move on?
All right.
You know what? Yo, I like that. Yo, what the fuck is that shit?
Okay, so this, again, another steal for $1. Girls, it's lipstick in the shape of a little dick.
Well, also, too, we are on Gay Pride Month, so basically, I'm just saying.
Where's Fior?
If you want to know what a penis feels like against your lips, if you've never had one there, this is the first step.
We're missing Fior for this lovely little cock lipstick event.
Where's Fior?
She gonna show up tomorrow and try to wreck the show.
Right?
Yeah, I was okay with this for first. It comes in 20 colors according to what it says, and it's only $1, which again is a fantastic steal. But the shape is definitely a penis. It's definitely penis shaped.
I'm going to have to send out a Facebook message in a minute because I think I may have scared off 2 people. And that wasn't intentional that I was going to do it.
So
apparently I have scared off Kurt and his wife, Jennifer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I don't know if they're still here or they are listening and have gone
Rogue,
DEFCON
because is
silent.
it because I talk too much about penis? I'm very sorry, but I do
this-
that. I do that a
Kurt,
lot. So I'm sorry.
You're doing what I want to do right now.
What?
Mention penis?
Get away.
Yeah,
Oh, about the,
I was
Yo.
like, what? Yeah. So pretty much, penis lipstick.
Look
Go out
at
and get
Gilmore.
yourself some today.
I'm getting tired of you.
All right.
United Nations of penises right there. You got all different colors. No
Next
discrimination.
Next up
And, yeah.
on the wish
Oh,
list.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't, Muhammad. I caught you.
Go
you
ahead.
just did.
I mean, just look at what? Wait a minute now.
All right. So next up on the wish list, a sex swing.
See, I have a big problem with that. A very big problem with that. See, first of all, the type of women that I mess with basically are like on the bit on the heavy side, the thick side. So I don't know about that going into the ceiling, especially my ceiling where I live at, and that basically will basically bring down the house.
All right. So this
No
is
pun
this is
intended.
the way I see it. Like you're ordering this stuff from Wish, right? Which is usually so much cheaper than everywhere else. Correct?
True.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
so
true,
the way
yeah.
the way I see it is that you've saved so much money on buying this stuff that you
And
can
Geico.
install a special beam for the money that you saved in your bedroom to hold up the sling.
Listen. First of all, wait a minute.
Melissa.
Yes.
Wait. Miss Fior.
Yes,
I think
Darnell.
Fior is here. Janet
No,
just said
she's-
Fior is here. Okay, well, I don't know. But continue. I'm listening. I'm sorry, Darnell. Go ahead.
No, Frio's not in here.
No,
Oh,
she's not here yet.
No, they
God.
tagged her, but
They-
now she is.
Yes, now she's
She
here.
just
Now
popped
she is.
in.
But this is the way that I feel about it. You've saved so much money on buying all of this sexual equipment that you can install a beam
Are you really buying that?
for the money that you've saved.
All right, but you see now here's the issue to this, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm not saying this because I have used one of these or I've purchased one of these. I'm saying it as a
Are you telling us something,
handyman.
Rick?
Okay, as a handyman, all right? These need to be screwed into beams in the ceiling.
Yes, which is why I said.
Okay? So normally also the eye hooks that they give you are not the heavy duty ones. They got to be like half-inch thick fucking
Well,
eyelids.
don't get me wrong. There is a weight limit, I'm sure. But,
it won't let me buy any stars. What's up with that?
Yeah, it did it to me also just now. I was trying to buy the stuff. Hold on a second.
I just got the star thing on my screen.
Okay, I'm gonna try the stars. Get stars.
But long
Okay.
story short, I believe that, everybody,
I can't say that. I'm
everybody should
administrator.
try this
Damn it.
at least once.
I can't buy. I'm
And you can
administrator.
get it pretty cheap on Wish.
Yeah,
Damn
that's the one thing about buying your own stars. You can't get them back.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I try to buy stars for us too, but apparently we want to hit.
All
Okay.
right.
Go
Yeah,
on, because I think there's a couple. Okay, all right.
Rick saying,
So
I'm sorry. Rick saying he can't buy. It won't let him buy any stars.
I pick this next one. I don't know what the fuck it is. To me, you're buying a pair of
Why
legs
not
for
like-
$306.
Wait. What the hell is? Wait. Hold up. What is that?
I don't know.
Fior sent 50 cents.
I don't know. I know that it's a pair of legs and it costs $306.
So wait a minute. Why are people buying legs? What can you?
I mean,
oh,
okay,
God.
so again, I didn't click into this because I think it's more fun trying to figure out what it is that they're selling. So, I mean, it could very well be like a pair of stockings. It could be like a prosthetic leg. It could be a doll of some kind. But it's $306, which is not very Wish-like because Wish is usually like mad cheap. So $306 has got to be something really freaking good. Kay, I think you should buy these just to see what they are.
Nah, I'm good.
Who?
Cross it.
I'm good. Listen,
I don't know,
want a
Janet.
leg,
I
get real legs.
don't know
Fuck that
what they
shit.
are. I just know that it's a pair of legs for $306.
I wouldn't even do it.
Maybe you're insuring somebody's Asian legs for $306.
Hey, D, what is your opinion on the plastic legs?
They may not even be plastic. They could be real for all. It could be attached to a human that you're shipping here for all I know for $306. You know? Who
Mail order.
knows?
A mail order legs and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Who the hell knows? But that's very unwish-like for $306. Nothing on
Unbelievable.
Wish is $300.
Did we lose Darnell?
Darnell?
D,
No,
are
you
you,
didn't.
Okay.
are you trying to figure out what they are?
I ain't trying to figure out a damn thing.
Are you trying to figure out where you're going to get $306 to buy those legs?
You know what I'm trying to figure out.
What?
Why would I spend $306 on that when when I can use that to go get the girl hair done, get her nails done,
It's true.
and get what I want at the end of it?
It's true. But you never know what could be attached to those legs. I think I put more Wish stuff.
It could be
Yeah,
a
I wanted
horse
to
on
make sure I
that.
got
Okay.
at the end of
I'm
the
pretty sure I put more.
You and
Oh
the
my
damn horse.
god.
All right, you tell me when I'm good and I'm going.
The wish list.
Wait a
Part
minute.
two.
Rick, they're selling your stomach on Wish?
It is
Oh,
not
shit.
a stomach. It
I know. It's a
is
fanny
a
pack.
fanny pack shaped like a gut
No, it's a tummy pack.
for $8.
I mean, it'd be cool if they had like well, they do got a.
I
Star
think
Wars
this
thing.
is friggin' awesome. I'm sorry.
Time out. Derek, I hope you're still watching.
Oh, they have one there named after.
They have one called
The Derek.
the Derek.
Let me find out he making bets. He making what you call the profits with Wish.
We
Man.
should
Let me
mention
find out.
Bobby because
There's
his is
one
number
called
4.
the Bobby. I know. I I'm not really sure. But I think that this is fantastic. It's just a gut. It's a gut feeling I have.
I feel
on the same
pun
page,
intended, a gut feeling.
It's a gut
No pun
feeling I
intended.
have. I think that this fanny pack is fantastic.
No, it's a tummy pack. That's a tummy pack.
Also, just to
Tommy.
remind everybody that not only are we doing wish pictures, you have to stick around till the end of the show. I'm going to embarrass myself. Just letting everybody know. So don't leave early. Don't say that your favorite TV show is coming on and you need to eject the show. Because after
Hey, Wes.
the wish
It
list.
is a fanny pack that's like a
He
belly.
Ricky said it on purpose, so I would not go away. Because I have never seen Ricky embarrass himself.
I don't even know
What?
I can't see.
What in the holy hellness of
It's
light
like
is
the
that?
lips.
Oh, it's a pacifier that looks like lips. So you give it to a baby, and it looks like they have giant puckering lips.
Why you would put this on your kid? No idea. No idea.
But how freaking funny is that?
Un-
And it's
un-
only $1.
So let me get this straight. We are in an era where we have a pandemic going on. We still going through racism. You have to wear a mask, so now we got a pacifier with lips on. So basically, you can try to kiss your child without trying to give them,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
2020 is the most ridiculous year ever.
Yep. Just
Well,
say it. All fucked up.
2020
Completely
2020
fucked
is
up.
clear vision.
I don't know.
what's the
Ain't
next-
nobody
what's the next
clear on
item?
anything. Ain't nobody
What's
clear on
next?
anything this year.
What's the next item? Because this baby thing is kind of like Oh God!
Speaking
Why?
of horse genitals,
Why?
Wish happens to
Why?
be selling
Why?
a replica for
I think, ladies and gentlemen, people, penetrating pipe bomb.
No. Let me say it. I have been gone for a while. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pipe Bomb, where we talked about horse porn. Now we have a horse dick right in front of us.
So for $33, there is a replica horse penis on Wish. $33, which is cheaper than buying a horse.
Now I know why Melissa let Muhammad go on about this horse porn, because she had that in the bag the whole time.
I know that. What the hell, man?
She had that in the bag the whole time.
I mean,
why I
it's
can't say
cheaper.
nothing.
It's cheaper than buying a horse. So $33 is kind of economical.
Whoa there, making a mole of my dick. Whoa there. Give him a beauty's pump. This is the Mr. Ed pumps. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you will see, an old saying has come true tonight. Be careful what you ask for, okay? You just might get it.
Yeah, I see that. Whoa there, Wilbur. Whoa.
I'm just
Don't
sitting here.
mold my penis.
All I'm doing is sitting here eating sunflower seeds, listening to this commentary, and I'm like, I'm glad I don't have to talk right now.
And you know what's so fucked up right now too? See, I was going to the refrigerator to get me a beef snack. You know, one of the big the beef jerky snacks.
I was gonna go
I'm glad
get me
I'm glad I didn't.
a
It would have
beef
been an
snack.
it would have been an awkward moment just now. Thank God I didn't do that.
That is.
Really,
It is superb.
Really, Janet? Is that what we doing now?
Oh, Fat Bastard's on. Mr. Fat Bastard.
Wes,
Jackson.
come on! You can't tell me that this isn't like the highlight of all the bad shit that's going on. When I get my like 10 minutes to talk about this stuff,
I mean, the ears is. I mean,
and let's go on. Let's move on to the ears. I love these things. I'm not gonna lie.
Are those horse ears?
They're not horse. They're animal ears. I don't know what kind, but they're animals. But I would definitely buy them.
I mean, well, actually, you know, your headset has the ears on them anyway. I mean,
Yes.
you know, I mean,
Yes. You know how I am an advocate for ears.
No joke. I've seen a pair of wings that I'll actually want. Just to like. Wear
Are they
like a
black
costume.
ones?
Yes.
Those big giant like archangel
Yes.
wings. Yes, I've seen those.
Yes. For Halloween, I'll go as a Tengu. I'll wear the mask and throw the wings on. I'll look really cool.
All right, you can skip past the ears. The people aren't seeming to find those funny anymore. Ooh, $11. Rubber sheets.
That's interesting.
And
You know what?
it says it on the bottom,
I
like
would-
they're oil resistant, they're water resistant, so you could really roll around and have some kind of like Jello sex on those sheets, and nothing will happen to your bed.
You know, I would actually get that. I would really get that, but the thing about it is you just can't have anything sharp because they'll cut it. But
Well, listen.
yeah,
First of all, you shouldn't be having sharp objects in your bed anyway.
I don't
Second of
know,
all,
Melissa, I don't know what you try to allocate. I don't know where you're making these allegations from.
Second of all,
Uh-huh.
it's like a slip and slide type deal.
I mean,
You
it's
get all,
amazing.
could you imagine like joking around and like you go and you chase your girl and she's like all oiled up and she goes and jumps on the bed and slides right off the other side?
Just like an unveiled Wilder.
I kind of see this as a good thing for people who cheat, because they could wipe away the fucking sperm really fast with a napkin and not have to
Damn
worry
right.
about washing the sheets.
Well, I mean, unless you have a UV light, you know,
Yes,
black light,
yes,
and then
yes, Janet, yes, yes, yes.
True, true.
I just think they're great. They're a great investment for $11.
Yeah, I would actually get that for some reason. I'll get it just to try it out. Just like one, you know, I get a full size one. 'Cause I got a full size bed. You know, just have fun with it. You know, and to be honest, it'd be warm as fuck in the winter.
And apparently they do call them in multiple colors, so you kind
I
of
get
good
it
on that
black.
spot.
I mean, if you think about it, I do have black sheets on my bed, so it's normal. I mean, to me.
Back to the burning sperms.
The fire sperm.
Dragon sperm activated.
I'm the fire starter, pumpkin instigator.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's see what else we got on here.
Am I speaking from experience? No, I am not. I have never used a pair of rubber sheets, which explains probably why I've needed to replace so many sets of sheets.
Yeah. Swift
That's
out
a
the
lot of info there.
Well, she asked, and I'm just speaking. I like to answer questions honestly.
You could have said no and left it just like that. You didn't have to explain.
You know something? I would like to order those sheets, those rubber sheets. I actually want to know how. I'm being honest with you. If you go for the winter, because think about it, you just close your shit up. You know, you good, warm and shit like that. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know, just to try it out. Like, I would try it out. You know, interesting. You know.
I am
So-
not a
so-
sex professional, Gilmore. I just enjoy certain things more than others.
Going right back to what I said, expert. Thank you, Gilmore. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so this is what we're going to do.
Hey, Luke, what's going on, honey?
we're going to use the Robert Stack to go into articles.
Okay.
Here we go.
So I think this is kind of the best way to go, but here we are.
Let's do it.
Update. We still have no fucking clue where this guy is.
Okay, so from the Daily Mail, Swiss brothels can reopen after sex workers list safe positions that won't spread the coronavirus. Threesomes are banned and certain activities require gloves.
Oh, this is interesting.
So,
the mind just boggles. Continue. I'm
as
sorry.
I've read that title, I have already put the nail in my own coffin because I quoted the C word.
Uh-huh.
But
What was it? What was an article? So you can't really get demonetized. So you good.
Facebook can probably go fuck themselves after me reading that, and I don't care. So there are some bullet points for this article. Sex workers and their clients are told to keep their faces a forearm length apart. No kissing, in other words.
What the fuck are you going to kiss a prostitute?
Yeah,
Get
I was
outta
just
here.
gonna say, would
What?
you really kiss a client anyway?
I was waiting
Her
for the
face,
Darnell
her
comment.
face be on my dick. Number one. Number two, I'm hitting it from the back. Fuck that shit.
Clients' personal details will be kept for up to 4 weeks for sake of contact tracing.
Ooh.
They got to keep records.
Well,
Whores have to keep records.
well,
Okay.
I could
today
I
had
could
Johnny,
understand that,
I had Danny. I had Von Schmigen.
I
had
understand
Van
it
Helsing.
though.
Where's my money?
Eh,
Can you imagine to go after you shit like that? Where is my money? That is my money. This is Switzerland. That is my money.
Sven,
Give me the money. Give me my money.
they take it. They put it in the notes. Sven owes me a cheeseburger on Tuesday.
For real.
Where's my money?
Brothels.
And go quarantine.
This article actually is from last week because we didn't have the show last week. We're putting it in this week. Brothels will reopen on June 6th, along with other venues such as zoos and parks. Well, isn't it great to fucking know
That's a great grouping.
that we can go visit the fucking monkeys in the park or the fucking giraffes in the wildlife village the same day I can get a blowjob at a brothel?
Priorities.
Rick
Priorities.
said it.
Priorities.
I can
You
go,
have to group them all together.
I can go see Harry Hippopotamus the same day I can get my balloon knot untied. This is great. We put brothels and priorities as the same as...
Wait. Rick, hold up. Stop. What do you mean your balloon not untied? So mean basically you like a finger in your butt?
Wait.
The article?
I had a finger in my
Think of it this way.
Has come to life?
We've had this, pandemic since March, right?
Yeah, watch.
So guys that would like to go get themselves pleasured have been sitting in their lounge chair with swamp ash and crotch rot fever. Now they can go in the shower, scrub themselves up, and have somebody else untie their balloon knot from sitting around for 3 months. It's amazing. But we put it in the same level.
Tie that balloon knot.
Prostitution and family fun. All in one big combination deal. Take the fam to see the animals during the day. Go see an animal at night.
in a different fashion with a spiked collar.
Yo, I can't, man. I can't. Untie his balloon knot.
I totally have now. No, I now know Kurt and Jennifer are not listening to this shit. Because I think the comments I would have had would have been just legitimately off the chain.
So wait, so basically,
Murphy shows up.
as you mentioned earlier, so basically you'll be seeing the two monkeys fuck, being like, that's right, we're gonna get some of this King Kong, you're gonna give me some of this King Kong pumps, and then after that go to the brothel. Like, that's a good idea. I think I'll do that, and then go to the brothel for that shit. Interesting.
Well, I'm just going to read a little bit of the article because I know Darnell has probably fallen over as I've read that. And my lovely little intro monologue to it. It says here Swiss brothels have been given the green light to open up on June 6th as the country exits lockdown with strict health rules, including keeping your faces 1 forearm length apart during sex. Doggy style and reverse cowgirl positions are among those which would comply with the new rule, but threesomes are out and anal practices will require gloves.
Why wouldn't you have... Okay. I'm sorry, but why wouldn't you wear a glove prior to the thing if you're touching somebody else's butthole as a prostitute?
So wait, Rick, wait, this is in Switzerland, right?
I'm assuming in Switzerland because it's Swiss.
Because like in like the European countries, they actually do it. Some of them actually do it without condoms because they actually this is actually their job that they do, and they usually get tested and everything. So I guess they can.
Carol just said 99 Luft
Yes.
balloon knots.
Scroll up just a smidge. Go ahead.
Fucking Carol, man.
She sent them to you.
Oh, she sent me 99 balloons? Thank you, Carol. I appreciate that.
Hi, Murphy.
Yes, you came into a really, really
Oh,
weird
Sean,
article.
you've missed some fun
and,
stuff.
and Murph, don't leave. I'm going to embarrass myself.
Yes, it's pretty funny.
And we only have like a half hour left, so I have to kind of get to it soon. It says here, anonymity is also a thing of the past because clients' personal details will have to be kept up to 4 weeks in case they are needed for contact tracing. Rules are drawn up by sex worker groups, also call for masks to be worn if possible and bed sheets to be washed after each client departs to stop the spread of the C word.
Fior sent 50 more stars, and she said this show is too sexual for her virgin ears.
The devil is a lie, Fior.
Exactly.
Do not give me that a lot for your virgin ears bullshit, okay?
You have children.
I'm not tolerating that.
You have children. God didn't just give them to you. The stork.
She plays with herself.
The stork.
Wait a minute. Correct me if I'm wrong, Melissa.
Yeah.
I know Ricky was there too, but it was our show. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't her daughter was trying to tell us to hurry up and end the show because she was going crazy?
Yes.
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 Oh, really?
Continue on, Ricky.
By the way, I totally forgot that Enzo is watching us on YouTube. So Enzo, I have not. It's not like I didn't. I'm ignoring you, but I forgot to put up the restream chat. So this I won't have to scroll again. Okay.
Enzo, how many countries are watching us right now?
I did forget to make that announcement. By the way, I did announce it Tuesday on Pipebomb Radio.
Yeah.
This show is currently now being listened to in India.
I knew he was gonna say that.
So now I have to supposedly learn how to speak Hindi.
Or Punjabi.
Dear God.
You have to speak the language of the Indian.
Maybe you should not do that.
What?
What are you talking about?
That.
What
Maybe
is that?
you should not do that.
We got accepted on a new app called Geosvan, which is based out of Manhattan, but goes out to, I love saying this title, 100 million people in India.
Nice.
So,
in Calcutta.
shout out to all of those listeners as well, because they have downloaded a whopping 58 downloads in the last 2 days that we've been on the app.
I'm very happy.
Well, to those in India, namaste,
Did you like that?
and we
That
appreciate
is
it.
disgusting.
Did you like that? You just took it from me very easily.
Because I was going to try it, and I'm like, maybe I should try a veggie straw now that I'm on this diet. And now I'm thinking, you're a dick. You should have never have
Try
done
this
that.
one. See if you like this one better.
What's this
Wait a
flavor?
minute, you do some kinky shit on there? Come on, guys. What's wrong with you?
I'm eating veggie straws. I've been on a pretty strict diet for like the last 10 days. So
What in the holiness of hells?
what?
Hold up.
What's
What
the
is
reason
this?
for dieting?
Put on the
Because round is too big of a shape for me at this point.
All right.
So I've been watching what I eat, and I bought veggie straws, and I thought maybe I would.
Wait a minute. Why does Matt Damon have a mullet?
That's me, you dope. I'm actually doing this now.
I know I'm messing with you.
All right.
Oh my God, that is so old school, man. He got the old school headset.
All right, but
Oh
here's
my God.
the kicker. I got to switch it over to everybody for now.
All right, yeah, because I can't see, so I'm gonna have to lean this way.
All right, so it's Throwback Thursday. My mother has been going through Polaroids. Okay.
Polaroids.
You kind of look like you belong in a boy band.
So
Word.
as we are looking through these pictures, okay, this picture in itself it does not have a date on it, but it has to be about my early years of high school, okay? But who does that look like?
I told you,
Ryan.
Okay,
I told you Ryan is going to be your twin.
he's like
Yeah.
the ultimate
And
doppelganger.
for people who don't know, Ryan is Ricky's nephew.
Yeah.
He is the
Man,
ultimate
He's been
doppelganger.
in the show before. He's been in the show before.
Like, I can't imagine that your sister gave birth to that child because he looks exactly like you.
I know.
Real. Yes,
Right.
he does.
So
But he's still Matt Damon.
I'm not stroking any ego on this next picture, by the way.
Oh, here we go.
Okay? And the reason why I'm not stroking any ego on this next picture,
Show the goddamn picture.
okay, is because everybody has been saying to me since the shows have started, I have been born to be on the mic. Okay?
I bet you are, Rick.
This picture goes back to 1984.
Fiora, I don't need it anyway. Sorry.
Oh, that's so cute.
Okay? 1984.
Lucas.
Yeah,
All right.
I think so too.
And that's Christine right there.
Yep. And this, believe it or not,
Lucas.
is the old house almost right before we moved to here in Marine Park. This is the Albany Avenue house that I drive
Right.
past all the time. It's like it's my childhood home. Okay?
Got you.
1984. Okay? I was 7 in this picture.
You look like Lucas.
7. That little beanbag next to me is my sister, who's blowing on one of those pipe horns.
Uh-huh.
Like you put them
that's
together, and it's got the horn at the mouthpieces at one side,
Yep.
and the
Yes, Booty apples. Yes, booty apples.
so. This was 1984. God, this is
Wow.
embarrassing.
Joe,
Oh,
you
no.
came back just in
That's a good
time.
example. Oh, my dear God.
This picture here, 1993.
Oh, he's an altar boy. He's an altar boy.
Yes, but notice something that's in this picture now:
Glasses?
the glasses.
Yeah.
The
something
old
that don't
school-
wear. Yeah, bad eyesight.
That Ricky should still be wearing,
The
by the way, I might add.
Yes, the old school fat frame glasses.
That's
From,
the pedophile glasses. The pedophile glasses. The rapist glasses.
Yes, 1993.
That's the Rob Stone glasses right there.
Shit. Yeah.
You
All right.
was Rob Stone before Rob Stone, huh?
I think so, probably.
What else you got?
Am I changing colors on camera as we
No,
speak?
no,
Okay.
you're doing good. You're doing good.
No. You're good at. You're good.
This is because this is gonna get worse. I know this already.
I just want you to know that I have not seen any of these prior to today. So first time you, first time me.
First time me too, but listen, first time me too. Shit. Next picture.
Oh my god.
Everybody always wanted to see me clean shaven. This is one of them. Okay.
Why is the arrow poking you in the eye?
Well,
I mean, you got the eye. Your eye is like closed, and the arrow.
the sun
mouth
was in
is
my
right
face
here.
when I took the picture. This picture here is from 1994. Okay. This was my
Wow.
first time ever driving a car.
Damn.
Okay. 1994. We're in 20.
He said 1994. If anybody can guess how old I was in 1994, I would
94.
cash app you. I would cash app you.
94. I was, shit. I was just starting high school.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I graduated.
I
I graduated
was
grammar
just-
school in '93.
Right.
Okay.
I just started, what you call it? South Shore High School in 94. I was a freshman. God damn.
The car I was driving when this
Wow.
car was around was the 1980 Chrysler New Yorker.
New Yorker.
The fucking beast of a car. Karasu, you were in that car. You know how much of a beast that shit was.
Yeah.
The 4-door.
Hell yeah.
That car
bro-
was my fucking favorite car until it got wrecked.
And bro, and it's still.
Shut
I
up,
was about to say it's still
Gilmore.
going strong.
She was born in 91.
All right.
Wow.
Next
Look.
picture.
Ricky look like he finna go coach a baseball team. They about to go
Jesus
smash
Christ.
somebody.
When did you eat?
Wait till you see this next picture.
God damn.
Okay.
God damn. Oh my
They-
God.
They lost that game.
Bro.
Holy
You know
crap.
what's funny? Yo.
I
those were the
graduated
hot-
high
what- what
school
the
in
hockey team?
97, Joe.
That was actually my Sheepshead Bay football practice jersey with the number 71 that I still have somewhere. I think we have it in the drawers on the other side of the room, and I still fit in it.
Jesus Christ.
All I'm gonna say is this: people see me now. Okay, yes, I'm like fucking maybe 40 pounds overweight. All right, but this was high school. I was a fucking rail. I'm not even joking. And Karasu, I said to you before, remember, I was a lot thinner back in the 90s than I am now. Like, I'm more muscular than I was before. But I was actually wearing a watch in this picture. I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, me too, bro. Yo, like it's funny. Like back then, like when you met me, I was slim, but I had little muscles because let's see. I started doing like the weightlifting and stuff like that in high school. Then I went into the military, and that's when like we all met each other like around like that time.
All right, Joe.
Shit is crazy.
All right. I did have decently
All right, Joe.
long hair, but I don't have the long hair from, some of the other pictures. And
Nah,
Enzo
bro,
should
you used to
know
have,
how
like,
skinny
long
I
hair,
was. Enzo should know how skinny I was because I took this picture while I was going to school with Enzo at the
Yeah.
time. So Enzo
Wow.
knows. All right.
Wow, interesting.
Oh, Jesus. I'm afraid now, Joe.
The kind of the prep days. Toward the end, this
Oh,
is also
wow.
when I made my trip down to Florida for the Marlins. And I got the draft hat, by the way. This was when I actually used to wear polos. I don't obviously wear them very much anymore. This picture was 1994. I did have some facial hair back then. I did not have an electric razor, by the way. So shaving with regular razor blades was always a pain in the balls.
Yes, it was. You got that nicked. Got nicked. That shit bleed. You bleed and bleed and bleed.
And once again, not only am I wearing sneakers, jeans, and a hat, but I was wearing a watch back then.
And got the old school headset.
Yes, the old school little fucking tiny
Walkman
foam
headsets.
cover fucking Walkman headsets.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, I remember those days, man.
And they were expensive too. They were like $12. Now they're like $1.
Yeah.
Damn high
It's just
definition
crazy.
motherfuckers.
Tell me about it.
This was toward the end of my run with the Altar Boys.
What's all?
My name is young Gandalf. I will cast a spell on you.
Nobody
And I shall walk upon them.
nobody even thought that these pictures existed until my mother found them in her Polaroid raid that she found. She found about 3 shoe boxes worth of pictures. Now, mind you, we're talking Polaroid. We're not talking about it comes right out of the camera. We're talking
yeah,
about
Disney
waiting
Kingdom.
2 weeks to develop type
Oh, yeah.
thing.
I remember those days. Oh my God, I remember those days. Oh my God, you just brought back memories, man. I feel I'm old. We old, bro. I just thought about that, man. Them days when we had to take the film, bring it to like CVS, or
And
one of
then
them
you
places,
get
and
the
gotta-
entire roll back, and it's only half the pictures are usable.
Yes, because they fucked up.
Like
half
you've
of them.
waited so long to get those pictures back, and they were all awful.
All right, I actually am missing one that I didn't upload apparently, so I have to see if I did upload it. But
Okay. He looks like
Kid
a
Rock in the building. Hey, we got Kid Rock, young Kid Rock in here.
but you notice how like
the bag.
But you know what? You know what's funny though is that the facial hair like never until I think my like 20s or 30s, it never used to get higher than that.
That's down here.
Yes, that's when we finally had moved into my grandmother's house, which is now our house. But that was down here. This is actually in the dungeon, dungeon.
Funny thing about it is, that's how I met Rick. Well, he was a little bit more bigger than he was a little bit more muscular when we was playing hockey. That's the first time I met you. That was when you had the long hair, man. I'd never forget.
This one here is a mystery. This next one.
Okay.
Okay.
Define mystery.
It's only a mystery because I can't remember where the picture was taken. Okay? That's the problem.
Okay.
I don't remember where in God's green earth this next one was taken. It was supposed to be for my graduation, though.
You look like you belong in Wayne's World.
That was one of my signature movies back in the day.
He needs a guitar.
What the fuck?
This was for my
I was
graduation.
just gonna say, it says your graduation. It's got to be 8th grade.
I'm thinking 8th grade. It also probably could be.
Because this definitely was not high school.
Yeah, I'm not.
This has to be 8th grade.
I'm not even sure, but once again, another photo.
This doesn't look like you.
It's another photo that, again, Ryan and I look identical.
Yeah, I see it all the way.
The short spiked hair, like kind of like the body, the facial, everything, the whole 9 yards. It is another picture that
And you're wearing a Guns N' Roses t-shirt.
Yes, I am, and I still have the t-shirt too. Still have the t-shirt.
This has to be this has to be 8th grade
yeah.
because you look too old to. It's not like elementary school. That would have been 5th grade. You look older than that, so I'm assuming that's like the year you were going to go into high school.
But again, I did.
No, you didn't, Murph. You.
That's how I'm singing it.
You know the funny thing.
That's all I gotta say.
You know the funny thing is, Ricky actually played that on Flashback Friday.
What?
That song.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I did play Ice Ice Baby on the fucking show, like the beginning when we did it.
We're under pressure.
That's ultimately scary at some spots.
Under pressure.
All right. Before we finish this out,
Yes.
I'm going to ask you guys the opinion. I'm going to start around the room, and I know this is going to be an uproar in the chat. Yeah, Senzo, that exactly was the time I kind of bloomed at rock and metal.
Okay.
All right. I'm saving this topic for the end because it's a good 20-minute topic.
Okay.
They are now releasing the new version, the reboot of Looney Tunes. Okay?
Do not get me started on that. Don't get me started
Well,
on that.
if you don't want part of the conversation, you could bounce now. Okay? But I'm throwing this out there because it's fucking annoying me. Okay? We have not talked about this yet. I purposely saved this as my genie in a bottle for the show, which I was supposed to do last week, but we didn't do it. So we're doing it this week.
I'm going to go ahead and let you go because we probably going to say the exact same thing.
Exactly my point, probably, because that's how we think. All right?
Let me guess. I'm gonna go under the impression of they're gonna take out a lot of stuff out of the Looney Tunes cartoons, like the guns and shit like that, like with Elmer Fudd and shit.
Well, they have already. That's exactly where I'm going with this because I'm not sure. Like I've seen pictures of the new reboot of Looney Tunes, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And in the picture it goes Notice how Elmer Fudd does not have a gun.
Yes.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Since when did we get fucking? Here comes the lovely word, pussified. That we're changing a classic fucking cartoon.
You know what's so funny about that? This whole thing is a paradox because I'm looking at a lot of these other cartoons. They have violence in them. They have guns. You got sexual situations in them and stuff like that. Sexual terms, sexual innuendos actually and stuff like that. See, the old cartoons, the old Looney Tunes cartoons. Okay, granted, certain things they had in there. They had some racism in there too. I'm not gonna lie. There was some episodes that I have seen, but I mean, the whole thing with the gun and stuff like that, we didn't really care about that. Like, it wasn't that bad. So now all of a sudden, you're gonna take the gun from Elmer Fudd. But wait.
That's not the worst part. That's not even the worst part.
Wait. But here's the thing. You look at Teen Titans. Look at some of these other cartoons. You got so much stupid shit in these other cartoons. Hell, you got I'm gonna say it like this: homosexuality in these cartoons. You have a lot of things in these cartoons that is fucked up. You have partial nudity in these cartoons. Hell, you have anime that basically shows transgender and shit like that. You have a whole lot of shit. So why would you take something such as a gun from a character? That makes no sense. That makes absolutely no fucking sense.
All right, let's get to Melissa on this one because I kind of got her flustered.
Let me throw a question out there.
Go for it.
When you watch Looney Tunes, could you imagine Yosemite Sam without his pistols?
No.
Exactly. He's a cowboy. That's his character. Elmer Fudd is a hunter. You know what I'm saying? And you also had Black Jack LaJacque, who was also a thief, a robber, an armed robber.
How about this one? And I'm going to throw this to Melissa's opinion on this. How about the fucking Roadrunner Wile E. Coyote fucking skits?
I know.
How are you going to pussify them?
First of all, can I just tell you something?
What?
In Arizona, right? My family lives in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
When I was younger, we were out there, and you're driving, and on the side of the road there was a Roadrunner. I really didn't think that they existed. However, they do exist. And you know what the fuck they look like? They look like a skinny chicken. It literally is the size of a chicken that looks like it's malnourished.
Yep.
Like, they're really hideously ugly little things.
And they're fast as fuck too.
I mean, they run like, it is what it is. But a real Roadrunner is the most awful looking little thing I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Joseph, you just brought up a good point for me. How are we gonna do rabbit season and duck season in this new Looney Tunes?
How do you take?
Listen, I mean, I could really get into this, and we don't have all night to do it. But they're making so many changes to shows, to movies, to cartoons, to historical things that people have always had around all of this time, and it's hard to separate. It's hard to separate that from what's going on because there's a lot of stuff going on. There is. I get it.
Tell me about it.
But
yes, Robot Chicken is the best. The best.
In like 2 seconds, and I'm really not trying to get off the topic. I'm really not. But today we were talking. They had a thing on the news. I don't know how many of you have seen Gone with the Wind. Have you ever seen Gone with the Wind? The movie Gone with the Wind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They talked about its Civil War and slavery. That was the time period. That's where it was set. It was set in the South.
Right, yeah.
And now they're pulling the movie, and they want to take parts of the movie out because they said that it was not going to be correct. This movie has been around for, I think it's 60-something years, 70-something years.
Yeah, just about.
It depicts a time of our country where things happened. There was slavery. There were plantation owners who used slaves. We're not talking about things that have not happened. So it's not like this was a fictional thing that went on. This is something that actually happened. The movie has been around so long. Why would you have to go back now and take out a part of a movie that people know actually happened?
See what they're doing too, which is kind of fucked up. See,
I mean, we're not stupid to this. We know what had gone on.
Right. What they're doing is they're trying to basically, oh no, it's sensitive to blacks. First of all, some things you got to know the truth about. You know what I'm saying? These people basically, it's like you're taking it out to make it seem like, oh, it doesn't exist, but it does exist. Like it's been existing for years, and half the time it's still going on.
I'd like to
You
add
know what I'm
one
saying?
more. I would like to add one more thing to that whole thing. The woman who played Mammy in that movie, if you've never seen the movie, she is the help. She's the help. She's a giant, big black
help.
lady who was, I would say, the head of the house help. She was like, she was the one that took care of the girls. She was the one that brought them their food. She was the one.
Yeah.
She was like their nanny.
Yeah.
If you go back in time to when this movie came out, she was the first black woman ever to win a lead actress Oscar
How you doing
for that
Leah?
movie.
Yeah, but you know what's kind of sad though?
So it wasn't, I mean, she played
It's
such
kind
an
of a double-edged sword
incredible
in that.
part. She played such a crucial part in that movie. If you,
Yeah, but, But you know what's so funny though about that? See, it's kind of fucked up in a way because like to have the first role of that, look at the role that she's playing. You're playing basically a slave.
but she was,
a head man.
but
You know what I'm saying?
she was, and you can't take that time period back. You
Oh,
can't
no,
because it happened.
No, Melissa. No. What I'm trying to say is this. It's like, okay, for instance, Denzel Washington. He
Yeah.
got his first award, his first Grammy, from basically playing a villain.
I know.
He played a lot of good roles.
Yes.
I mean,
We know that.
Day was a good movie, but the thing about it is, it's fucked up like Holly Berry. Holly Berry got her basically her first Grammy, not from basically Boomerang and other stuff. She got it from basically D-Topping on Swordfish and fucking Billy Bob Thornton. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of degrading in a way too, because it's like, okay, instead of giving her like a Grammy for like a good role or basically, you know what I'm saying, being something else, you gave her a Grammy of basically, oh, she was a slave. That's
It's
it.
an Oscar.
You know,
An
and
Oscar. An Oscar.
it's kind of a downgrade on that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a degrading, condescending.
I'll say this: we can do a special show for this.
I know.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Because if you really want to get down to the nitty gritty, I'm all for it.
I know.
Oh yeah.
But the only thing I'm gonna say is this: a lot of people study about it, they heard about it,
Mm-hmm.
but when you see it for yourself, it takes a whole different toll.
Oh, I know. I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
And to me, Darnell, I'm a person that I read a lot of history. I'm into the whole history thing. I'm big on that. We could be here all night and I'll talk about it, but unfortunately my time is very short. But like I said, it's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. But as far as the Looney Tunes though, it's gonna feel empty. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna feel really, really empty because you're taking out things that we've seen as kids. And then back then they used to say, "Oh my God, violence in the cartoons, blah 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 blah." Now violence is like nothing. I mean, they made Grand Theft Auto for God's sake and have kids under 17 playing Grand Theft Auto. So why take out a fucking gun? So why take out a fucking gun out of a cartoon? You know what I'm saying? Would make any sense? Oh yeah, and Tom and Jerry.
Steven, if they touch Tom and Jerry one more time,
Yo,
you talking about a right.
I know.
remember they had Tom and Jerry kids.
Everybody knows that Tom and Jerry had the realest beat out of all the cartoons. It was
hell
on
yeah.
site.
I mean, I remember when they had the whole big controversy that they were going to take the anvil. Do you remember they were going to take the anvil away from the Coyote and the Roadrunner?
Yeah.
So, because they said that it depicted too much violence. I don't think I ever watched them drop an anvil as a child and said, "Ooh, I want to drop an anvil on my friend."
Exactly.
I did.
No, you are a rare exception.
I wanted to drop one off the top of the fucking school on my friend Chris to see if he would still be alive.
I
after it
don't
was
think
done.
it would lead a child ever to be dropping an anvil on another child
Thus the beginning of white guy anger.
or shooting a cannonball at
Exactly.
somebody. You know?
Speaking of doing voiceover, I used to do the voiceover with Tom and Jerry episodes for my nieces and nephews.
That's cool. I want a
I
cartoon
can't-
mallet.
I kid you not. I had them rolling every time.
I just see it now that if they fuck with Tom and Jerry, they're just gonna have pillow fights all the time, and it would be just boring, and I'll turn it off.
Yeah.
Boring.
pretty much.
If they have Jello fights, it could be interesting.
Pillow
It's gonna
fights.
be a
Pillow
riot.
fights.
I said Jello.
They cannot touch Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry and porn. Let's go.
Mm-mm-mm.
I know.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man.
Terry, you have to now officially go back and watch the entire show.
Oh, Terry.
Yep, Terry.
I'm telling you right now, Terry. Not only do we have these brand new microphones that we're using and the whole setup, whatever, you now have to go back and watch me embarrass myself.
How are you doing, my friend?
Oh, they can touch Sylvester and Tweety because the same. It's the same thing that happens at the end. Sylvester never wins. Like
Pretty much.
never wins.
Pretty much.
Never.
Pretty much.
At least with Tom and Jerry, Tom won some of the damn battles.
The great thing about that is just
Yes,
wish
he
they
did.
would.
Yes, he did.
I wish they would just update his bandages a little bit. The gauze bandages,
Yeah,
they got old.
So,
They got old.
I know.
They need to put
I know.
actual Sylvester in a different color cast every time.
All right. So, Terry, small synopsis. We talked about porn. We talked about horse penises.
Get it right. Horse porn.
Horse porn. Then we discussed on Wish. We discussed if you have a teeny winky, you cannot wear shark fin underpants. You can buy a
Don't give him the whole list.
No, wait. I'm giving him a short form. You can buy a replica horse penis on Wish. And what else?
Oh,
Terry.
Oh, wait.
I was dragged into this.
Yeah. There's been a lot. There's been a lot, and I've discussed a lot of things. So you're definitely going to have to go back to the beginning.
It's
It is typical.
must see pipe bomb from the beginning.
I was dragged into this. I did not volunteer for this.
Well, too late. You're here with us. God damn it.
I
You're gonna
did,
take
Enzo.
all-
I
you can take all
kept the
thingy.
microphone up the whole time. I'm very proud of myself.
2 weeks in a row.
This is 2 weeks in a row. The mic has stayed where it's supposed to.
Because I'm not there. That's why. The
You
mic
should be
usually
proud.
fall down.
You
if
should
I
be
look
proud.
at
I stayed for the whole show this time. I didn't escape.
No,
it.
you
I'm actually
didn't.
back. I'm actually back.
Actually, wait a sec. To correct Darnell, though, he did voluntarily sign on to Skype to voluntarily call us on the show. So therefore, he voluntarily joined us for the show.
Well, then did
Yes,
you
that-
know? Wait a minute. So Terry said horse penis equals my penis. So that would mean that they would be having a replica of Terry's
Schlong?
penis on Wish. I didn't know that they had models for that kind of thing.
I don't not
Terry,
even going
you is
to.
no help whatsoever.
Terry,
let you know.
TMI.
You're no help whatsoever.
TMI.
I am pulling,
TMI.
I am pulling a Darnell, and I'm not commenting on that.
You're no help.
Come on. You think that he's going to say something like that and I can't respond to it?
Okay, so the time on my clock.
He's no help. I ain't say you was no help. I said he's no help.
The time on my clock says 9:24 and 30 something seconds.
Yes.
I'm going to start with Darnell to lead the show out. Melissa will go next. Karasu will go, and then I will finish. I'm the closer. So, Darnell, your final thoughts.
Oh yeah. You close tonight because I'm closing tomorrow.
Yep.
And speaking of tomorrow, y'all already know Flashback Friday. We're gonna continue to get coming. We got some special things coming up. We ain't gonna tell you yet. We're gonna wait a little while before we tell you.
Yeah.
And like I said earlier, new podcast coming out this weekend. Best on the Mic. We're going over the first 16 matches that we have done already. If you have not been paying attention, you can go on the Playmakers blog page, vote through our Facebook page or our Twitter page for the matchups.
Yeah.
Like today we had MJF versus Ted DiBiase. It's pretty much a blowout. I'm just going to ahead and say that right there.
Of course it is. Dad damn it.
He said blow.
Yeah.
Go ahead, continue.
Another thing. Also, I actually posted it on the Pipebomb radio page. The t-shirts for the podcast, they are on there. They are good looking shirts. Go ahead and get you some. Richie's still working on my pipe bomb shirt. I'm trying to tell you. I'm sorry to tell y'all this, but I guarantee you I'm gonna have the best looking shirt out of everybody. Or jersey, whatever you want to call it.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. God damn it.
Muhammad, you gonna be mad because what I picked. You gonna be mad.
Oh,
Don't
yeah,
worry
I
about
think
it.
you probably will be.
Oh, don't worry about it.
You
I
gonna
have ideas also. Don't worry.
Oh, the idea that I got is just gonna just look. Wait till he's done.
Good night,
Okay.
Enzo.
Other than that, that's pretty much it until pretty much August, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna see what this football season gonna happen or not.
I know.
For real. So far, baseball season hasn't even happened yet.
Alex is reading my post that I commented on. That's the Bear Man, by the way. All right,
Next.
Melissa, what do you got?
Thank you everybody for coming because we had a good crowd tonight. Thank you, Karasu, for finally showing up. I've had to cover you for quite some time, and I'm getting a little tired of it. Just saying.
Wait. I couldn't hear you. Everything just went out just now. Shit just went out just now. It was thank you, Kara. I'm like, what?
She had to do your job, and that's how I was able to escape a lot of episodes.
I said, thanks for finally coming back, fucker. That's what I said.
Yeah. I'm happy to be back, actually. Well, since basically it led into me now. Said I don't know if Melissa's finished yet.
I'm done. Now I'm done.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This went
cool.
off the rails fast.
Cool.
You're going to have to talk super long now because you have to make up for all the weeks that you weren't here.
No. He only has like a minute.
So
So.
he's got like a 6-minute monologue now he's got to come up with.
No, keep it short. Thank you guys for coming. I'm glad to be back. You know, I miss you guys very much. I know because I've been seeing everybody keep asking me what happened to me, whatever like that. So I'm back. Here I am. Love you all, and Dragon Titties.
So finally, now I can close the game out. I could be Mariano Rivera again.
Yeah, let's go.
I do it. Oh, I was thinking it just now too.
All right.
Continue.
Obviously, Darnell said it before. Pipebomb Radio tomorrow, which is Flashback Fridays, 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. You don't show up at 5:30. You show up at 6 o'clock. That's cool. If you show up at 6:45, I'm coming to your house and I'm raiding your fucking fridge and shitting all over your bathroom.
I got burgers, man, but you ain't shitting in my bathroom.
Pipebomb
Actually, you know
Radio
what?
contest ends a week from tomorrow at midnight Eastern Standard Time. 50th follower gets the regular Pipebomb shirt. The person that gets us the 50th follower gets the sublimated dyed shirt. Both shirts are autographed by the 4 members that were on the show tonight and the 2 that are MIA.
Yes.
Boom, that's it. Done. These autographs are actually going to be worth money because by next week, the official announcement for Zingo will be available.
I know. I'm so excited.
Which means we're looking at now 185 million listeners or viewers will have their eyes on Pipebomb Radio, Motley Mondays, Horsehide to Cowhide, Patriot Pipebomb, anything that Darnell's doing, whether it's the Playmakers blog, Best on the Mic, Dark Side of the Ring with Rex and the Bear Man. Imagine that, 185 million. The numbers on our shit will be up. Joe, you haven't followed the radio show, so stop lying, you little bitch.
Damn.
That was
I'm violent.
That was excessive.
I'm violent because I haven't seen that fucker in 2 months either.
That was excessive.
Cocksucker. He was supposed to be here last weekend. No word. No.
All right, listen.
No. Anyway.
Close the show out.
All right. The merch on the site is on sale again.
Yeah.
$15 T-shirts, the sublimated.
Mine too.
Yes.
Black man, yeah.
I believe everything on the site is on sale. Okay.
Yeah.
It is threadless.com/paintrainpipebomb or paintrainpipebomb.threadless.com. You can go either one. You can get the stuff. All right. I'm leaving it at that.
So every time Pain Train stuff is on sale, Playmakers is on sale.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Black man, yeah.
We will have a weather report from Sean Matry tomorrow. That has just been told to me across my desk. Till then, me and Darnell will see you tomorrow. Karasu will be back next week.
Yes,
Melissa
I will.
will be back next week. We are out of here.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, this is Karasu from Pain Train Pipebomb. I hope you enjoyed the show as much as we did doing it for you. Don't forget to check us out on all of our social media, or check us out on Energy Rock Radio, IPMNation.com, or MileHighRadio.com. Please make sure to visit the online stores, PainTrainPipebomb.threadless.com or shop.spreadshirt.com/PainTrainPipebomb for quality show merchandise. Thanks. On behalf of Melissa, Ricky, myself, and the Pain Train Pipe Bomb Army.